Good day, everyone. Trust you're doing well today. So let me ask you a question. Ever wonder why some Nigeria always seems to have money working for them? Why others just keep hustling and bustling just non-stop, yet still broke at the end of the month? Well, trust me, that always hurts. It does. But here's the truth. Those rich folks are not lucky or smarter than you. They just split the money game differently. So if you fall into that category of being broke, like many of our friends, we always say, Sakpa, and you want to start building real passive income. I mean, real passive income, the kind that grows even while you are sleeping. This video is for you. Because you know what? I'm about to show you exactly how rich Nigerians invest, why it works for them, and how you can start right now. Even with small money in your bank account. So no time for too much talk, no fake motivational talk, just practical moves that actually make sense in today's Nigeria reality, economic reality. All right, let's get right into it. Step one: what does the rich think about money? Okay, so rich people don't leave money sitting idle in their bank account. They treat money like a soldier. What they do is they send money on a mission to bring back more money. So let me put it in context. Let's say you've got 200K just chilling in your bank account. Most people just leave it there, doing absolutely nothing. Why the price of food, fuel, data subscription and transport fare just, goes up almost on the daily. That's the clear definition of inflation. Right. So that's basically your cash shrinking in value and purchasing power. But what do rich people do instead? It's very simple. They split their money into three missions. Mission one, protect buying power. Mission two, earn steady returns. Mission three, own income assets. Now, the goal is simple. Never let your money go to sleep. Always let it work for you. All right, so let's jump into step two. What are the type of passive investment the rich use in Nigeria, and how can you start? I mean, I know that question will be on your mind. Now, yeah, this is where it gets real juicy. Let me break it down. The exact tools, you know, financial stable Nigerians use to make their money grow and how you can start small. I'll list them and explain just so you get the point. Number one, treasury bills and government bonds. So here is how treasury bills works. You lend to the government, that's you lend the government your money, and they pay you back with interest. And what's even interesting is your interest is paid up front. It means at the point of you investing, your interest is given to you even before your money is put into the investment scheme. And just have to wait until the end of the investment tenure to withdraw your complete capital. Sounds boring, right? But that boring investment pays better than the chicken change you get from your savings bank account where your money sits idle. You know, treasury bill is safe. It's steady. I mean, if you try to do it again and again, you can always count on the government to actually pay return. So we can say it's reliable as well. So let's get to number two, MMF, also known as money market funds. This type of investment is regarded as the rich man's piggy bank. All those small cash you keep aside, like in the case of you saving for something big in the future. It could be you wanting to purchase a car, you want to buy that expensive Brazilian hair wig rather. So, or you're saving towards building a house. Instead of leaving that's your money you're saving in a zero, interest account, it will be a smart move to save it in a money market fund or mutual fund. It's also called mutual fund. This money market fund invest in things like treasury bills, fixed deposit, commercial paper. So basically, your money is working for you. Now, keep in mind, mutual fund, is a pool of funds that is being invested in, like I've said earlier, treasury bills, fixed deposit, and commercial paper. So basically, the money is just not sitting in your bank account fruitlessly. And where can you begin this type of investment? Platforms like Meristem, Stanbic Asset Management, ARM, or Carrywise can help you start. And you can start with as little as 5K, that's 5,000 naira. It's that affordable. It's the intention that counts. So, rich Nigerians love this because it's liquid, meaning you can terminate your investment and cash out easily when you need your money. It's safe and pays better interest than your bank savings interest. All right, so let's jump into number three, rate. Rates, think of it as real estate without buying the whole house or property. Let me explain so you get it. You want to get into real estate, but land in Lekki or in your preferred location is laughing at your budget. Well, that's where rate comes in. It's called real estate investment trusts. They let you own small shares in big properties like malls, apartments, hotels, etc. The cool thing about this investment is you could actually collect rent dividends periodically. That's if you invest, initially. So you could invest in this by deciding to buy rights units on the NGX, or alternatively, you could join trusted pooled property deals that is actually legit. Now, emphasis on legit, because many people have been scammed, trying to invest in rates. So I'll be very careful in such a deal. Number four is dollar investment. Well, that's because naira volatility against the dollar is a real thing. Listen, when the naira is in free fall, people who owe dollar assets don't panic at all. They sleep with closed, with two eyes closed. You know, and the rich folks, they use platform like RiceVest, Bamboo, or Trove to invest in US stocks, ETFs, and index fund. The goal for doing that is just to hedge, their money against inflation when it catches up with the naira. So you can start small, $10, $20 a month. Think of it as insurance against the naira's mood swing. The goal is simple. Um, do not chase fancy stocks. Don't do it, because your main aim is just to protect your buying power and to hedge your currency. And so, like I said, only buy big US company stocks that pays regular dividend. Now, speaking of stocks, that will lead me to the next one, Nigeria stocks. And that's number five. I call it the patient man game, because you buy stocks in strong companies like Dangote, Aradel, Guinness, MTN, and even top banks in Nigeria, the likes of GTCO, Zenith Bank, Access, and the rest of them. They are all listed on the NGX. Just click on NGX on Google. It will lead you straight to the site. So, what's even juicy is some of them pay you dividends every year, right? Some of these Nigerian company pays you dividends. Some pay twice in a year, just for you owning their stocks. So you can buy through apps like Troves, Carrowise, Bamboo, AfriInvest 2.0, or any broker listed on the NGX. You just have to start small, you know, hold long, and keep reinvesting your dividends, because the real wealth comes with those dividends when they start compounding. Keep in mind earlier on I said, it's a long term game. So you just have to keep that in mind. So let's go straight to number 6. Invest in yourself. It's necessary to invest in yourself because you're the engine behind all wealth. Now, so let's just keep this real. The best investment is in you. Yeah. See, rich people don't buy only assets. They also acquire skill, periodically. They go out there and utilize the skill they have acquired to make money. There are actually a lot of skills out there to learn. A lot of them. It could be digital marketing, coding, content creation, and even video editing. There are a lot of them. The rich people learn, build system, hire people, and boom, it turns into a passive income source for them. So, and actually, what's funny is 3 months of learning a new skill could actually open doors, a lifetime of 9 to 5, type of job also won't. That's real. It does happen. Now, let me tell you some habits that quietly makes, the rich even richer. It's a secret, but I'll reveal them to you. Number one, they automate investing. Because to them it's now, it's now like a habit. So they automate their investing. When money comes into their main account, the money just goes straight into the different, source of the different investments they have. Right? That's what they do. Number two, they diversify. Like I said, the money goes into the different investments they have. It means some could go into stocks, some into mutual funds, some treasury bills. So they diversify. Number three, they think long term when it comes to investing. Long term is the goal. Number four, they reinvest earnings. When you invest earnings, in the long term advantage of that is you enjoy compound interest. Number five, they keep track of their investment. This habit sounds ordinary, but do them for 5 years. Just give it a try. Do them for 5 years and watch your life change. So, in conclusion, let me leave you with this. See, the truth is, the people who call, lucky rich today, it wasn't all about luck. For real. For real. They were just consistent with investing yesterday. So, start today. It's not too late. The fact of the matter is, it's not about where you start. All right. It's about building habits, that your future self will thank you for. A wise man once told me, you don't have to be born rich, to die financially free. You just have to play the money game right and play it early. Thank you for staying to the end of this video. If I have impacted on something new in you, please like this video, subscribe, and share the video, to someone you think needs to hear it. Bye for now.